I'm talking about those who genuinely think that, well, look, because of the precedents, because of some of the politicians I know, because of some of what I've seen, heard, and read, these guys will not just bow. These guys are there leering for the lawyer office, some of them.
Well, it's sad, but then, like, I'll rather that you cite maybe examples in this case. But then I tell you, in this particular case, as it were, the governor is sound enough to run the affairs of the government of Taraba in instances where he needs to assign responsibilities to his deputy, for which the office was created. After all, he will do so.
You're asking for examples. I mean, weren't you in this country when the late president, may he rest in peace, when all of that drama and the fracas played out, such that the National Assembly had to come up with a doctrine of necessity? What do you think informed that?
This is a different scenario entirely. I don't. That was handled, I think, most shabbily. There wasn't transparency in it. I tell you frankly.
Isn't that part of the reason why some think that, look, ordinarily, if you have seen, do you remember? Maybe you should remind us. Give us an instance, if you will. Any Nigerian politician that has resigned based on maybe say, look, I'm not happy with the way things are going here. I'm out. Publicly.
None readily comes to mind now. None
Does
readily
it mean
comes
that
to mind.
there's no reason for any of them to have done that?
Of course, certainly there have been so very many reasons. Some that border on corruption, for instance, where it has been proven beyond every strand of doubt that you have compromised and you just stick to it. You use all manner of legal maneuvers to run around the issue. There are those ones.
Are you a member of the PDP?
Yeah, I am.
What is your party saying concerning this matter?
Yeah, I think the party should protect the governor. If anything, the governor conceived the idea of serving his people as governor, sought for a platform, and got it in PDP, contested elections, and won. If anything, it is only Suntai that has the mandate to govern the people of Taraba. It will interest you to know that the present acting governor was nowhere near there. He was not even on the ticket as running mate. Like I said earlier on.
But he's a member of the PDP.
I wouldn't know if he was a member of the PDP before he was conscripted literally to come in as deputy governor now. Because I know largely he was in Bukuru in Jos. In fact, I even never thought he is a Taraba man. I thought this man is one of our Hausa brothers in Jos. And if he must have moved his family now from Bukuru, it is because of the governorship thing. All his life he had been in Jos. So the governor, the party, the PDP, has a sacred responsibility, granting that it is the manifesto of the party that took the governor to governorship. I mean, they should protect him so that
because the last we heard from the party was that the deputy governor should continue, and he can also consort with the governor. I'm sure you heard that story, that news report.
Yeah, but a section of the part of the House of Assembly have disassociated themselves from that contraption, as it were. I think a committee led by, I think, Senator Hope Uzodinma or so was sent to Taraba to go and have an on-the-spot assessment. I think without even a recourse to whoever sent him there and then, he thought he had a magic solution to it and proposed that by his valuation, the governor should tarry a while, the acting governor should continue acting, and that he should consult with the governor. I mean,
based
there's a lot of incongruity.
what he saw at that time?
You don't get overwhelmed by such things. I think there was a script.
You don't get overwhelmed by what you see?
No. I think he was playing a script. Otherwise, I'd rather that he should have reported back to his principal.
This is the same Senator Hope Uzodinma who traveled all the way to the United States to see the recuperating Governor Suntai and said that he was
his position when he came back from the United States?
He said he was getting better, that the governor was
That's
definitely recuperating. He
Yeah.
should be back home anytime soon.
Yeah.
Why would he all of a sudden decide to play to a script?
I don't know, but I think the haste with which
Some people will
he
simply
did that smacks of a lot of suspicion.
Some people will simply say that you're saying all of these things because you're close to the governor. You've known the governor before now, and as such, you know, anybody who does anything contrary to what you think should be would be seen as an enemy of the governor.
Are you fair to me that? You're not fair to me that.
Are you also being fair to those people who say that, you know, the governor is not as fit as he should be?
I'm fair to them because I'm pointing out to them their inordinate ambition to exploit the situation. As it were, the thing is guided by the Constitution. You don't circumvent the Constitution because it pleases you, because it fits your agenda. The law is on us, and we must live by the dictates, by the letters, and the spirit of the Constitution.
Which is what some people say we're not quite abiding by. The letters, yes, have been complied with, but not the spirit. Do you agree with that?
Well,
That on both sides,
Yeah.
there have been some measures of insincerity.
on both sides.
Yes.
Then let the
You
correction be done.
suspect them of being insincere in terms of what they're asking, and that you're saying that their motives for, you know, what they put forward. They're also saying that that is not the work, or, you know, the return of their governor was not his wish. It was not the wish of their dear governor. In fact, they believe you should go back to the United States and get
It is
even
the
much
wish of
better
the
before.
cabal.
Yes, that's what they're saying.
No, that's balderdash. That's absolutely not correct.
Have they constituted an executive?
Not yet. Not yet.
How soon
Not to the
are we
best of my
likely?
knowledge. I wouldn't know that.
You didn't
But
have,
I know that there
you
is
didn't have that discussion with him.
No. But I know there's a 3-month window or so that the states can be run without the executives. And at any rate, the commissioners or the executive council I was once a commissioner too. We are merely political heads, but operationalization or the running of government largely is done by the...
Just a quick one. Governor Suntai was at the government house when you went to visit him.
Yeah,
So he still occupies government house.
there were.
Okay.
What's the state of development now? In terms of infrastructural developments, what's going on?
Yeah, I didn't take a lot of time to go out and see what is happening. You know, I went there on Sunday. In fact, we went there as a group, Middle Belt Dialogue. And as it were, our group comments on topical national issues, and we're driven into thinking, okay, let's go and have a look at what's happening to Suntai so that we can talk from more informed perspectives, we can make more robust contributions, as it were. I went there Sunday, got there in the night, saw him by 11, and by 12:30 or thereabout, I was off again. So to say I had a good, a fair assessment of development in Taraba would not be correct.
All right, Aminu Zhang, thank you for coming on this morning.
Thank you very much.
All right.